Huge.
What? Yeah.
We actually went through a lot of pain with that because part of my job is making sure that design, art, test, audio, marketing, everybody comes together and they're working on the same problem. Because there's a tendency in any team, any business, I guess, for design or for dev or for one to go off and do their own thing and say, well, we need to do it this way because we're doing it this way. Well, this is a perfect example of the type of game where that doesn't work. You have to have dev knowing exactly what art is doing, we know exactly what design's doing. So when they design a map, for instance, they originally, the way they started designing maps, was the design would just go off into a room and say, oh, this is a fun map, this works with our game, this is great. And we found out that doesn't work, because although the map is fun, and when we play it in prototype form, when it's just flat textures, it's great. Then we say to the artist, okay, I'll build this out. And the artist said, well, what is this thing? What's this huge cube you had in the middle of this environment? Is that like a stage?
It's interesting. I've learned something.
No, it's just there
So I got one answer at the
what is it in the real world? Does it look good? I mean, is this a marketplace or is this a nerve center? What am I supposed to look at? And on top of it, then you get technical challenges like called portaling. Familiar with it? You have to kind of sectorize the world so that you manage the roads. And the lighting. This game is very high end in terms of art. We have a dedicated lighting director who came over from
There's also
Narnia.
fiction that comes between them that we're not showing
And
you.
lighting becomes impossible unless the maps are lit on screens. So part of this is actually a fun question for me. So part of the challenge for me to make sure that we meet our commitments to deliver a fun game within the time and money is making sure these people talk, getting design, getting art, getting dev together from day one, so that maps aren't designed in isolation. If you do that, then you end up spending 4 or 5 months making something that really should take more than 6 weeks. It's not fun. There's definitely, everybody has preferences, right? So we're actually shipping with 9 maps.
Yeah.
The last one is called Pinnacle.
I have more to do in this world by far.
There's a lot to making maps in this game. There isn't for like Counter-Strike or something like that. It's difficult. But we've been running the beta test right now since the end of December. And we don't publish the numbers of the people that we've let in. Suffice it to say, we still have, although we let a very small number of people in, we still have about 100 unique players a day who come in and play the same damn 2 maps. They've been playing it for like, I don't know how long. And that's out of not very many people invited. So. Yeah, it's 16 no matter what. So, and it's map dependent. The maps are designed with specific numbers of players in mind. So for example, when I talked to you about Club Potty Map, they always use this map called Pinnacle because it's very small. And that game type is very fun. If you have a lot of people, you have to hunt down all the corners of the map. But for a map like an extraction map where you need 2 dedicated drop points, the distance is good, and having a 16-player map is good.
You know what I mean?
Because we want to give people a variety. You don't want to have like all 16-player maps. So perhaps you want 5 in the
everybody that
morning.
asks the question is handpicked and ask exactly the
Okay,
question.
I guess I'll play against 15 bots.
Like that.
It's fun. Did you figure out unaware kills?
What?
Well, the fun with the katana is when you're holding it, the enemies will either have an exclamation point or a question mark over the head.
Yeah, I know it's...
If they have a question mark, it means that you haven't been in their field of vision within a certain amount of time. So you sneak up behind them, one whack, they start bleeding out. You get a message if you're hit, it says you're bleeding out. You have about 5 seconds maybe to either find a tree, I get hard, or for somebody to come around and resurrect you before you die. So that's a style of gameplay I really learned to love. You teleport through the wall and you sneak up behind someone. And then you get away really quick because they have 5 seconds before they die and they're really mad.
I
I didn't notice about this question mark sign. So yeah, you will actually know that these guys, they really don't see you.
Right.
Okay.
There's a difference in we try and tune it because computers are computers, they only do what the television. So the computer says that the enemy hasn't been in the field of vision for X amount of time. So,
I have something to announce today.
well, it's funny with this game because people ask you what's your favorite style, what's your favorite ways to play. It literally changes like every month or so. Lately, what I've figured out, since I'm not like a really strong FPS player, I'm better than people think I am, but I still I don't aim that well. I'm not a good sniper. But you don't need to be.
At some point, they said, "Hey,
people
if you want,
forget, like especially people who are new to the game, that it's not a deathmatch game.
Yeah, so
what I tend to do is I'll take an enhance. It's really fast. I'll take enhanced vision and and then I'll wait. Kind of hang back and see what's happening, and maybe I'll play defensive. I'll res a few people, and I'll wait for people to forget that there's a flag.
And then later on, we made it on.
There's an artifact there that somebody can take. And while they're busy killing each other, I'll sneak up, I'll grab the artifact, and I'll just take off, and I'll score it. So, it's like, well guys, here's a little lesson, it's a sneaky ultimate score. But also killing somebody who's really good. We have a guy called Fall, who's probably the best player in the studio.
Yes,
He's really good at this technique with grenades. He'll take a gust, and he'll gust a grenade, and throw a grenade, and gust it back. And he's known as the deadliest person in the universe. And I had a one-on-one battle with him like a few weeks ago in a very tiny air vent on one of our maps. Grenaded him, teleported out. He was trying practice. I mean, some of it's basic. Some of the strategizing you do before the game even starts. So, for example, if you're playing Power Station where you have to get the flag, and I'm on defense with RNA, I'm probably going to get trolled because I don't have to move a lot. I can sit there with my minigun and plant a tree and say, okay, I see the flag. If you come near, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt bad. But if I see on the other side, the lineage side does not have a dwarf, that means that they are going to be totally vulnerable to strangle and minion. They don't have any defense against it. Dwarves are the only thing that can suck that away. So I'm going to take Strangle first round, which I might not do otherwise, because you don't have a dwarf. If I strangle that flag, it's going to be very, very hard for me to get to. So, pre-strategizing is one thing. I'll tell you a horrible, horrible secret that only came out yesterday. In Madrid, they had a professional Counter-Strike team. They sent to play us, and in the end, after they played all day, they were like, we want to take you guys on. So it was Todd and Steven and me versus these three guys. And they kicked our asses. Part of it was because they took a lot of dwarves, and they took a lot of minions, and we didn't. We didn't have any dwarves. We didn't have any. Okay, guys, how long have we been playing this, and what did we just do? So even after the game started, we were at a disadvantage.